What's going on, guys? It's Jiffy Pop TV, expert gamer to be inside your screens again with another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we got ourselves some retro Royale. Now, I played the mode already, and we're gonna actually find out if I finished it or not, or if I lost. So I got some gameplay replays, which I know I don't usually do the replays for, but there's quite a few. So let's just get right into it. I'll show you the deck I used beforehand. So let's scroll down here. All right, so there we go. So the deck I used, this is the first deck I used on the left. I had the minions, the hog, the giant, zap, rage. I hate rage, but if you can't beat him, join him. Skeleton army, musketeer, wizard. So this is the first battle. So here we go. We're gonna watch this and we're gonna see what happens. We'll see how far I can go. It's Retro Royale. It's all the first cards that came out when the game first came out a year ago. And yeah, so it's all these original cards. It only goes up to 6. You know, usual challenges go up to 12. This one actually goes up to 6. So, and it's all weekend, so get your battles in. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy. It's not the, you don't get the craziest amount of prizes, but so from the start I threw the giant, backed it up. I wanted to back it up with minions, but he threw the arrows, so I couldn't do that. So I threw a wizard down. He tried to zap, but that didn't do anything. My wizard's gonna just splash everything. So we're getting good value. Then we'll throw the hog down. Throw the hog rage with the wizard in the background. He had nothing, so that wizard's going to get 2 hits. Hog's going to get a bunch of hits, and there goes that tower. So he's got a mini P.E.K.K.A coming down. I'm thinking skeleton army. Got to stop that mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm not worried about the minions. He played a poor zap, which did work, but it worked, just enough so that he could just get 1 hit. So we're not worried about that. We're still in good shape. So got a huge lead on this guy. First battle here. Against Le Tour, probably French, would not be surprised. So he's going to throw the Expo, which, used to be huge back in the day. He's going to throw a zap down. He's going to get some good damage with that Expo. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I saw that Expo come out. I was a little shocked. But here we go. We got Hog Rage. I knew he didn't have much elixir, so I figured, boom, I'll just take that tower out, no problem. Hog Rider's going to continue to do work on that king, and then we'll reset. So thought process now is, you figure he's going to try and continue to hit that right tower. So I got to play some defense first. And in doing that, so I'll play some wizard down. Wizard is great. Great retro card. I mean, to have. It could take out skeleton army. It could take out minion horde. You name it. So I figured I'll throw my tank on that side. Skeleton army down here to defend. Gotta defend that Expo. Poor Expo defense. I mean, Expo's still going to get some good damage off. I'm not worried about that Knight. Knight's going to be fine. So we'll figure we'll do a Hog Rider Giant push. Hog Rider's not supposed to jump the Giant, but that's okay. Giant's going to come in. He's going to start doing work. Get a couple of hits off. I'm working that tower figuring just in case he gets the right tower, at least I got a good advantage with the left. So, and also I'm forcing him to play cards on the left side. So when you split troops like that, he's trying to get that right tower, but if he goes too hard to the right, then I take the left and I get a 2-1 crown victory win. So either way, it's in my advantage here. So there's 4 seconds. Drop a wizard down. He's gonna throw the angry face. He was just throw a good game at him. He was almost there, but it wasn't enough. All right. So what happened after this one then? I thought to myself, man, the giant to me was useless. I used him twice, and he's not my kind of tank, so I figured I'd swap out the giant for a Valkyrie. And then we went into battle 2. So here we go. Let's get right into it. No wasting time here. So against Joe, brought my Valkyrie in. So we're going to start off Musketeer out the back. He's going to play a Prince, but I'm going to play a Musketeer to stop him. I'm going to play a Valk on the side, as you guys will see here real quick. Skeleton army came just in time so I could do that. And then he plays a skeleton army on that side with the Hog Rider. So he's going to get massive damage on that side of the tower. But I'm going to get massive damage on this side of the tower. So he takes that tower. I drop a late rage, which, I should have dropped it a lot sooner, but I dropped a late rage. He takes a tower, I take a tower. So here we go. 40 seconds in, we each took a tower. I drop him a well played, because that was good. I got a little bit more damage on the king and the right tower. So I'm pretty much in the lead right now. I'm not worried about his cards. I know he has a prince, which I can stop with skeleton army. I didn't see a zap, or a meteor or a fireball or anything. So I'm in good shape right now. I'm not really too worried. I see the minion horde, so I zap that down. Got a Hog Rider going the other way. But here comes the prince, so I got to stop the prince with a skeleton army and then throw some minions down. But that doesn't work because, prince still gets a charge off. King plus those minions. We're back to even again. So this game's going back and forth. I figured I was in the lead, but I couldn't play the defense. So there you go. Boom. Poor defense. Here we go again. So Hog Rider comes in and he's got me. Like I'm pretty much toast. Like there's nothing I could do right now. So Valkyrie's gonna get one swing, bring it kind of close here. He's gonna let that musketeer take the king, which is actually crucial and actually helps me in the end there. So I'm gonna zap those down, of course. Watch that musketeer come. I'm gonna throw down this wizard here. Want to stop that and also stop the musketeer. So wizard does both. Hog Rider's going down because I need to get this tower. So boom, there goes the rage. Hog's gonna get 2 hits. There goes the minion horde again, as usual. All right, so we got a minion horde coming down. We got a prince. I can stop the prince, but what was great about that skeleton army placement was it pushed the. He still got the tower. It pushed that minion horde, which actually helps me in the end because it keeps damage away from my king. Because now it's king versus king. So here we go. He's got tons of skeletons coming down. I figure I gotta zap those down. I'm gonna get good musketeer damage here. That prince was focused on the wizard there, which actually helped my musketeer. Then I got my wizard on the other side here. His Hog Rider's not gonna do any damage. Prince is gonna get some work in, but I'm in a commanding lead right now. So I'm in a commanding lead. He figures he has to go in hard. All I gotta do is bring my Hog Rider rage. I'll get 1 hit. I'll get 2 hits, and then all I need to do is I gotta quickly get back to my zap. The problem is the zap is the last in my cycle, and I knew it was the last in my cycle when I saw that rage, and I was like, crap! I just need to drop troops quick. I could have you see me drop the rage just to play some defense. Boom, we zap down. We take that 3 crown to 2 win. He throws the laugh. That was a really long game. But against Joe, you see I switched up the tank with the Valk, and the Valk ended up actually helping me in that battle. So you'll see that move is going to become crucial. So we'll take the victory. So here we go. That was battle number 2, 3-2 crown victory. So here we go. So we're 2-0 in this challenge. And don't worry, I will show you guys too. At the ending, show you guys if I did this or not. So you guys, think like, wow, this dude probably just lied and showed us random battles. But so here we go. Against Puglies. Start off with the archers. I'm going to start off with the wizard. A little late on my placement there. So got to watch out for that. You want to place it right before the elixir bar is full. So here we go. He's got the goblin barrel. I'm not worried, but there goes the meteor. Fireball. I keep calling it a meteor. My bad. I could get some mistakes here. All right, so he has that. I figured I zapped that down, and then I zapped that down, he played the skeleton army. So I was still able to get 3 hits, put me back in the lead. Not bad. So I slow it down here a bit. Gonna reset. Figuring, all right, he's gonna come at me. I know he's got that goblin barrel hanging out, so I'm just saving up elixir, waiting. All right, so here comes that. Boom. He did this all game to me. Like, you'll notice every time he places his Hog Rider down, the first thing I see after his Hog Rider placement is those arrows. So no matter what I did, no matter where I placed my Skarmy, he always had an answer for those arrows. Now, in that push right there, like you guys just saw, I was able to get through. I was able to get through quick enough, and I was able to stop. I was able to stop that. All right, so he's gonna fire a meteor. Fireball's gonna take me out again. I called it a meteor again. I gotta stop that. We've been playing this game for a year now. There, Jeff. You gotta learn these things, buddy. Step your game up, kid. You got an audience watching. All right, so I did just talk to myself in third person. That happens sometimes. It's natural. All right, so Valk placed in the wrong spot. Boom, there goes the arrows with the hog, which I guess is good on his part. Now, see, funny thing is, if I wait a couple more seconds, it's still not going to be enough. So now I figure, all right, I can zap that tower down at any time, so I got to start working on this tower. So hog Valk push, which worked before. I'll get that tower down to 570. I'm not even worried about that right tower because, like I said in the first battle you guys saw, when you know you got the right tower because of a zap, fireball, arrows, anything that can direct damage, when you know you have that first tower down, you don't have to take it down. Start working on that other tower. So, boom. Wizard's going to take that tower down without a zap. Hog Rider's going to take the tower down, that other tower down. So we got a 2-1 lead right now going into it. So he's got to do everything he can here to I'm not sure why I threw that laugh. I really don't, actually. I don't usually do that. That's really mean of me. That was an awkward laugh. I don't know why I did that. Well, I did. So there you go. So we're 3-0. Cruising right now. This deck was putting in pretty good work there for me. So here we go again. We're gonna get right into the fourth battle right away. So in this fourth battle against why am I? Yo, I'm butchering names. Destroyer. We're gonna start off with the wizard as we usually do. Boom, wizard down. He's gonna start with that giant skeleton. I was gonna call it a skeleton army. Shows my focus right now. It's late right now when I'm recording this, so I'm like really tired. But no excuses. All right, so Hog Rage is still gonna put in good work. So much work. There goes my Scar Army, but I was not predicting that that wizard. I took that tower over there, but my dude here, he's not going to get the tower, but he's going to take it down halfway. So with that being said, sorry if you guys hear mic moving. I was just moving the mic a little bit here. So yeah, he's going to take that tower down to halfway. So now that I got that right tower down with that first push, all I got to kind of do is just defend this left side. And not only can I defend this left side, what I can do is I can defend the left side while taking out the left tower at the same time, as you see I'm doing. So now I got his left tower down to 510. He throws out the balloon, which I have not seen at this point of the game yet. So I'm a tiny bit worried about that balloon. I had to zap the balloon down. Balloon bomb is going to take it out, and just like that, he's going to take that first tower. Now, again, you've seen this multiple times. I've been in this position before because of the way I play. He's tied the game up, except the only problem about that is I'm so far in the lead. I have a 2,000 hit point advantage right now. So yeah, he put a lot into getting tied up. Now, I mean, the game's not over. Anything can happen. Like I always say, you never give up. Never ever give up in battle. Always battle on. All right, so he threw that Inferno late. I'm gonna take that tower, no problem. So here we go. So we got to stop this skeleton here. We don't want the skeleton to get close to the tower, because now that we got a 2-0, yeah, we got a 2-1 lead. We want to keep that 2-1 lead. So I'm gonna start pushing for this king here. And what's great about that skeleton placement is he placed it in a spot where my wizard could continually attack his king. So while that was going on, I was able to take a 3-1 tower lead. Now I want to say real quick that I mentioned a lot of times how much I hate Rage, and if you can't beat him, join him. But Rage is really dirty. Like, if I didn't have Rage in this deck and I maybe had arrows or something, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know if I would do it or not, but, you know, it doesn't really look, it wouldn't, I don't know. The outcome may or may not be the same. So, here we go. We're putting in work. We're 4-0. We're about to start getting into the meat and potatoes. So let's get into the 5th battle here. I'm on a roll. I'm starting to feel myself, you know. Pause. And yeah, so after feeling myself, I just told myself to pause. Stop. All right. Here we go. We got Alvin from Clash BH. And I kind of didn't have to do that, but he forced me to split. He's got that baby dragon, which I don't really have troops for. So I figure, all right, we'll rage up my wizard musketeer. He throws a wizard down and a Valk, which does good damage to take me out. But not before I already decimate his tower down to 970. Now, that minion placement was horrible. I do know. I let that baby dragon as well take all that damage over there. So at this point, I'm in really bad shape. Not the way I wanted to go. You see that little cheers? I got cheers from my clanmates on here. Somebody was watching me play, so I appreciate that. You know, I love to put on a show for an audience. So right now, I mean, he's throwing the banners, but listen, you watching your boy right now. I'm getting smoked, like. You know, bam, there goes the first tower. Thank you, Hog Rider. I mean, you know, I can't complain about that, but shit, my towers are bad shape. So once he takes this tower, which it could happen, then, you know, look at this other tower comparison. We're not looking good for this other tower. So I'm not worried about the wizard. Wizard's not gonna do anything. So we gotta stop that Valk. There goes more confetti. Confetti just like nonstop. Throw the Valk up there for defense. Got some minions on the side. Defending the tower for my life, trying to think to myself, what can I do? Skeleton army, because this dude places his goblin barrel in horrible spots. Don't ever place it on the sides unless you have to. You always want to place it. So I figured, boom, here's my opening. Hog Rage. Get a couple of hits, which will lure that mini P.E.K.K.A away. So now I'm kind of back into the lead. Because if he takes that right tower, which as you can kind of see, it might happen. If he takes that right tower, I'm in, which, boom, as you see, there he goes. So he takes that right tower, but I'm in great position right now where that left tower is exactly where I want it to be. I'm back into the lead here. So he drops that goblin barrel. Wizard's going to take it out. I placed a poor zap because I got scared. You know, I get nervous sometimes when I'm playing this. So Wizard's backed up. Of course, Wizard's not in the rage. Now he's in the rage. There goes Hog Rider. Hog Rider gets 2 hits. Wizard's going to do great work if he could, you know, sponge all of that damage and attack. Valk's going to do great work in there. That's why I brought the Valk. Fireball's not enough. There goes more confetti. Cheering on your boy. I like that. Can't complain about the love, guys. Can't complain about the love. There goes the Hog Rider. It's going to do 1 hit. I think I threw a zap in there for the kicks and giggles just to make sure. And just like that, wow, 5-0. I mean, there's not much more you can complain about in a challenge where you got to go up to 6. Going 5-0. I mean, yeah, I'm not good at math, but percentages are there. So let's get right into this next one against Supercell. And guess my boy from Supercell. You can see at the top he also has a rage. So it's rage versus rage. I mean, we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'm gonna rage. You know, you never know. I never said I won this whole thing or not. I said I'm in good shape. Just because I'm in good shape doesn't mean I win. You know, you usually get really close, and where you feel like you can grab something, and then pause. I definitely meant to pause that. My bad. Don't be grabbing nothing. All right, anyway, pause. Anyway, pausing again. Just super pause. All right, so you played a P.E.K.K.A. We're getting back to gameplay. That's what I do. I don't do life stories. I play video games. All right, so he drops the P.E.K.K.A. I got a perfect counter for the P.E.K.K.A. throw skeleton army. I'm gonna zap down his skeleton army, and I figure, okay, he's gonna let it go, so I'll get 2 hits, put me in the lead, in great shape, not worried. I'm starting to feel myself. Stop. We talked about this. We talked about this earlier. So good shape, but I gotta watch the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A's. So I gotta watch the P.E.K.K.A. and the best shot to beat a P.E.K.K.A. is to, like, you know, just don't bring it out in general. You just keep it in its shell. So there we go. We do what I usually been doing. We got a Hog Rider Valkyrie, which is gonna do massive damage. Throw the zap down because I don't want to take the damage. And I mean, crap. At this point, I'm like, do I have to play anymore? I mean, this is nothing right now. I'm in such a high advantage lead that, I mean, damn. Oh, and I also, on a side note, speaking of being in such a high advantage, I was eating something at the time. So, you know, I'm eating while playing, and I'm just at the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm confident. So he tries to push on the other side because he's like, well, you can't, you know, he doesn't want me to push the right side because if I take the right side, you know, so he figures he'll push the left side. He does great work on the left side, and, you know, just like that, boom, there goes the tower. I couldn't get his tower, so I'm like, okay, I gotta start, you know, I gotta do what I've always been doing. I gotta work the left tower. So, all right, so I start working the left tower, which puts me in the lead, and I'm like, okay, we're running out of time, and then I'm like, oh, here goes the wizard. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta zap. Oh, you know, shit, I gotta zap, and my zap misses by 2, and then he gives me the thumbs up. Talk about depression overload, all right? Shit, your boy got played. Like, bad. Like, I got played. Like I got dumped by the girl, and then she kicked me in the nuts. And it hurt. But that's on a side note. Alright, so we're gonna skip the next battle because I lost again. And so, oh, by the way, you see these little symbols, that's how you tell you I'm doing this. So I lost again. So now I'm 5-2. Summarize this real quick. I lost to this dude, Chocolate, because that made me slightly hungry. Anyway, I lost to Chocolate because he kept using the spawner plus the goblin barrel, and he slowly but surely chipped my thing down. And every time I played a troop, he played the fireball. So here we go. So we're gonna get into this 6th battle here, which is actually the 7th battle, and this is for all the marbles. This is like win and go home against Thales. So yeah, if I either win this or I lose this, I mean, it's pretty much it. So I just played a spawner deck, and I'm just like, all right, right out the box, here we go. I played a zap in the wrong spot. Should have played the zap against the minions, but I didn't. But Hog Rider got it good. There's a great start, and I'm like, okay, here we go. We got this. I can't possibly mess this up. He's also got a rage, but my Valkyrie placement is so good. I get the tower help plus the Valkyrie, which is a soak tank. He cries because he knows this is looking bad for him. I got 2 full health towers. His tower's down by 70%. I mean, I got this in the bag. There's nothing that could go wrong right now. I'm in the high extreme, and then I'm like, ah, crap. Here we go. Spawner times 2. I'm like, here we go again. But you don't quit. So here we go. I got the spawn soak, and then here comes a P.E.K.K.A, and I'm like, wait, this is like deja vu. Now, it looks, if you watch this on my end, I'm like, oh man, you watch that and you're like, crap, that Hog Rider was placed horribly. But it kind of happened at the same time. He placed the P.E.K.K.A, I placed the Hog. So here we go. So I'm like, oh, okay, my defense is fine. The zap came late. Okay, I'm like, oh crap, my defense is fine. No, my defense is not fine, all right? No, that Skarmy came late, and that mini P.E.K.K.A got way too many hits. So now we're down to 228. So the game's about even. You figure, I mean, I gotta play perfect defense plus try and get some troops to take that tower down. So Wizard's a good defensive troop, especially against spawners. Can take out multiple units at once. So throw the Wizard up there. Hopefully he can get a hit. He can't. So I played a Hog over here. Should have played a Rage. No, shouldn't have played a Rage there. Don't listen to me. Should have played the Musketeer up farther so I didn't take a hit. Wasn't worried about the damage on the left, but that's what I was trying to play my Hog for. I figured if I could play my Hog over there and take some damage, I figure this right side's going to get wiped. He's going to take the right, I'm going to take the right. So I figure, all right, I'll play the Hog again. On the left, Hog's going to get 2 hits. All right, there we go. So I zapped over there to take that tower down when I should have zapped the left. But I took the tower on the right, so I figured Musketeer would have taken the tower on the right, so I should have zapped the left to minimize damage to the left, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. There he goes raging the right, so he's going to take the right. So now, at this point, I zap the right like an idiot. Instead of taking the king damage, which would have been fine, you'll see it in a sec. I zapped the right when I should have zapped the left sooner, and then the Musketeer Valk would have been full health climbing up there. So he throws the P.E.K.K.A in the front, and at this point, I'm losing by a little bit. Hog Rider was a dumb play. He played a good tombstone, lured the Hog away. So right now, I'm in horrible shape. You see all the troops coming. Wizard's good for all those spawner troops. So I did that push pretty well, even though there's a Valkyrie up my ass. You know, there comes the rage, and at this point, I'm just like shit. That's pretty much what I was saying. And there might have been a couple F-bombs, but, you know, I was pissed. And I was eating soup, and I ended up pushing the soup and, like, spilling it on my laptop. So that pissed me off. So right now, at this point, I'm just like, God damn, I lost. You know, I'm 5-2, and I lost. And I'm just like, well, that's Clash Royale for you. That's usually what happens. Hog Rider gets 1 hit. I'm like, all right, Wizard's doing work. I mean, there's spawners everywhere, but Wizard put in work, so I'm like, all right. I mean, I can't get touched. I keep playing. By the way, at this point, we're going for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, I took a couple of more hits, and I'm just like, man, you're just throwing this one away. It's like, damn, Retro, you've been playing since the beginning. You can't even do this one, bro. All right, so Hog Rider's going to get some hits. He'll take those spawners out. He'll get 1. He'll get, nope, he's just going to get 1 hit. So I'm slowly chunking away at this tower, but still not enough. I'm like, all he's got to do is, you know, play that P.E.K.K.A. Oh, there it is. Speaking of the P.E.K.K.A. All right, so I'm like, damn, man, this sucks. So he plays the P.E.K.K.A. He plays the Valk. Here comes the Rage. I was like thinking in my head, where's the Rage? There's the Rage. I played a Skeleton Army to the side, even though the Valk can take out the Skeleton Army. Skeleton Army did its job. Now there's a clear lane. He placed that. Okay, so I can't talk. So as you see, boom, I ended up winning. But what I was going to say is he placed the spawner too far to the right. So the Hog Rider, which usually swooms over and goes and attacks that Goblin hut, did not swoop over and attack the Goblin hut. He went up and he took the tower. And then I ended up, you know, I ended up celebrating, you know, because I was excited. I was like, damn, I was just in a 5-minute plus battle, and shit's exciting. And I screamed, and after I screamed, I hit my spoon, and I splattered soup in my face, and then I threw my phone. And, you know, then I thought to myself, damn, your boy hasn't done a Clash Royale video in a while, so this is great footage. So, boom. And just to show you guys, tournaments, your progress, Retro Royale, your progress, 6 out of 6. So there you go. Ended 1 hour, 15 minutes, 39 seconds ago. So I just did it. Figured I'd record a video, show you guys all the fun, the action, the hoopla. It's nostalgic, like if you were there, if you were in Clash Royale from the beginning. but it's not the greatest game mode. So I mean, you know, if it's free for the first entry, do your first entry, and then it's only 10 gems to enter again. So I mean, keep doing it if you like it. I'm personally not going to do it. I got all the rewards that were involved. As you can see, you get you get 10 gems, and then you get a regular chest, and then you get a gold chest, and then here you get the magical chest, and then you get 3,000 gold, and then it gives you the grand chest reward at the end. So I mean, give it a try, guys. I think you'll like it. So that's gonna do it for today. I mean, I had fun. I hope you guys have fun. If you had fun, hit that like button. You know, make it light blue for me. Leave me a comment. Tell me, guys, you know, are you guys liking the Retro Royale? Do you hate it? Do you think this was a waste of time? Wasted gems? You know? Let me know how you feel. And that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be posting something tomorrow. I don't know what. It'll be something. Clash Royale, maybe. Maybe a live stream. I don't know. But until I see you guys again, until I see you in the next video, Jiffy Pop TV is going off your screens. Expert Gamer to be closing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And peace out.